Hello, boys and girls. We are back again, and today we are going to talk about my cammed Suzuki Swift. Right now, she is pretty dirty. I'll need to wash it again, but let's start with the video. So, currently, I'll just explain you what all the mods I've done to this car and what I don't like about it, what I like about it. Yeah. So the stock G13 1.3 liter naturally aspirated, beautiful engine. The first things first, this is the conical air filter, which I got it from N1 Racing. This is a Pipercross air filter PK002, I guess, and with the CIA piping. This is, people call it a cold air intake, but it is not a cold air intake. I need to get full piping so that the air filter comes near about here, so that more air flows in. So that's the logic. That is the logic behind that, and let's see when I can do that. I'll need more pipes. I have one in my boat, but I don't think so it will fit the steam intake manifold. Moving on, this is the steam intake manifold. It comes from the steam. So if you check the 1.3 liter Swift stock engine bay, the intake manifold is different. I've made a full video on it. I've posted it on Instagram, not on the YouTube, so you can check it. The link is in the description. What this thing does is that these plenums, if you see, these plenums are bigger and wider, so better airflow. And this throttle body, this throttle body is bigger. So stock Swift intake throttle body is about 50 mm, and this thing is about 52 to 54 mm. So if you port it, and this is ported because the head is also ported. Moving on, the head is ported, as you can see, crystal clear right there. And so what is the head? There is the upper part of the full engine block, and the engine block is where it contains the con rods and the pistons. So this is the head, 16 valve head. So it is a single overhead cam. And moving on to the cam is a high lifted cam from Piper Cams UK, and the specifications of the cam is about 285 of degrees and 11.5 mm of lift. What the hell? Anyways, so it is a very choppy idle, and to tune that, I've got a standalone ECU, because the Swift ECU, the stock ECU, just won't handle the power. So right here we have the Race Dynamics R200 standalone ECU, and with the proper wiring and all. I just don't want to mess up things, otherwise I'll need to do stuff by myself, which I barely know about. But this is the R200 ECU, Race Dynamics. Let's just safely keep it in, all the wires in. So we have launch control over here. I haven't dynoed it yet, but I need to dyno it. I was gonna do it today, but I was busy with other stuffs. Oh my god, this is like all the snakes and all that stuff. Let's get out of this car. Moving on, we have lightweight wheels. A lot of people have commented that they love it and they need it, but these are very hard to source. These are 15-inch. 1 2 3 4 5 6 5, right? These are 5 6 spokes VRF ad wheels. This is a Malaysian brand, and behind that, if you can see, there is slotted brakes. I don't want to touch it because it could be hot, because I just took the car in. And these are drilled and slotted discs. I got it for very cheap, and inside that, these are Brembo pads. These are the Brembo pads. These are pretty worn out. I've been using it since 2-3 years, I guess, so need to change it. And over there, this is the hell performance lines, and I need to make a full video on that. I've made a full video on it, but let's see what happens. What else is remaining? Oh, full system exhaust. So this is a full system exhaust with DEI header wraps. So what happened is that the engine bay felt very warm after a small startup, and I didn't want that. So I just got a header wrap, and it's very useful for the engine bay, so that it prevents to keep the engine bay or the hood colder, like not colder, but yeah, it works. This is a full system straight pipe exhaust from Automac. And as of suspension, I'm running on Dr. Nano suspensions, which are very very stiff. I don't think I'll change it, but yeah, I'm just planning on it. And moving on to the headlights, we have the Belgium spec headlights. So the Indian headlights are halogen. These are HID headlights. Don't get in the technicality of these. And as in the rear, these are the Swift Sport tail lights. I was pretty lucky to get these. Just wipe it off. I really care about these because these are only one in India. These are literally only one in India. And I don't have the reverse lights. If you can see, there is no reverse light over here. So reverse lights are just, they look like this. And there's a whole different bumper for the Swift Sport. So no, hang on, where does it go? I need to see the photo. I'm confused. It should be here, I guess. Yes, it comes about here. It's like this thing looks like a Innova tail light. Yeah, just imagine how does a Innova tail light look like. It's kind of same like that. Anyways, I'll just keep it safely here. These are also only one in India. And yeah, there should be a marking somewhere. No, it's not, but yeah, these are genuine reverse lights, tail lights and headlights and all. Apart from that, couple of stickers, dust, L badge because I've just started driving this thing. I'm just 18, nothing much. STI stickers, blah blah blah. I need a sport badge over here, so I'll just stick it up here, remove this thing, and I'll just stick it up here. There is available on Amazon, but yeah. And what else? Yeah, another thing is that the flywheel, which is connected to the clutch disc, clutch plate, is the flywheel is lightweight. So it's from Cosworth, US, and I was lucky enough to get that thing was also a single piece. Like the guy had only one in his hand. So I've made a video on that as well, so you can check it on my YouTube channel. That Cosworth flywheel weighs about 3 to 4 kilos. I don't think it will be 2 kilos, but it should weigh about 3 to 4 kilos. I can see some rust over there. Okay, that is not rust. Gosh, never mind. That is the radiator pipe, I guess. Anyways, so that is it. If you like this video, share and subscribe to the channel. I'm mostly active on Instagram, not over here. I'll try to post more videos on this car or about more stuff that is done. I also need these mirrors, like integrated indicators with integrated indicators. Like this, I want to remove this, and it should be here somewhere. Let's see. And the whole motive of this build is that I want to make a fun to drive car which is also reliable and which also looks good. So currently it does look good with the wheels and the suspension, but once the body kit comes and once it's painted, I won't paint it, but once the body kit comes, it will look much better. So follow me on Instagram, the link is in the description, and I'll meet you next time someday. Chalo, bye bye, take care.